Hi everyone, Ms.Kayleigh here.
Mr. Doyle here.
Today we are going to be making instruments from household items. This can be anything. We've took some recyclables like a soda box, a little Parmesan cheese shaker. We have some
paper towel rolls.
Yep, paper towel and toilet paper rolls. We just have things like some rubber bands. We have a stapler. We have a scissor.
A little bit of rice.
We're just trying to be creative. Make sure if you are going to be using scissors or anything else that is sharp or a tool, make sure that you have an adult present helping you use those things. We wouldn't want anyone to get hurt. Another thing is please make sure you ask your parents before you use anything in the house.
That's important.
Yep. Keep it simple. It doesn't have to be too crazy. It could just be something fun. It's just something for you to have on your own at home. So what I'm going to do today is with this LaCroix box, I'm going to attempt to make a string instrument. I don't know if it will work. I don't know if it will make any sound at all. Want to tell me what you're going to do?
Yep, and I am going to make some shakers or like maracas using these paper towel rolls. Basically by kind of closing them off, putting the rice in one end and then closing the other end, you basically have a real quick, easy to do shaker or maraca.
It's
They're
as
awesome.
easy as that, and then you can sing it with it. You can use it for our jam videos every week, whatever you want. I did think of something I was just going to say. Oh, we don't have any paints or markers at our house. We only have a couple of permanent markers, but if you have paint or feathers or fun things you want to like glue to your instrument to make it pretty and make it your own and make it unique and make it super cool, awesome.
Yeah.
But also not required, okay? Cool. So I'm going to start with my LaCroix box, if that's okay with you,
Awesome.
Mr. Doyle.
Of course.
I think I'm going to find one side that looks pretty sturdy. Oh, this one already has a hole kind of where you grab the box. I'm going to make a hole in the box. So that was kind of easy because there was already a little bit of an opening there. I'm being very careful. My fingers are not in the way. Once again, I'm an adult, so make sure you have an adult present if you're using scissors, or make sure you ask first. I'm gonna cut like this much of a hole probably.
Like the sound hole size of a guitar or ukulele.
Yeah, like the sound hole size. Good. Oh, you could also use a tissue box maybe if this
That
works.
works too.
We don't know if this will work. Maybe we gotta play with it and put some more stuff in it. But I have one really long rubber band that's kind of fun. So I'm thinking I'm gonna try to do the rubber bands like horizontal so they're a little shorter and easier. But maybe I can wrap this one twice. So now I already have 2 strings. Because I'm doing that, one of the strings automatically has become a little bit thinner.
Yep.
Ooh, and one's a little thicker. So I think the sound might be different, just like on a guitar, how it starts, the string starts thick at the 6th string and gets thinner and even sometimes made out of a different material by the time it hits the 1st string.
There you go.
Awesome. Thanks, Mr. Doyle. All right, my box is bending a little bit, but that's okay. Probably that double one. Yeah.
All right.
Ooh. That's a tight one. All right, mine's collapsed a little bit, but
No problem.
let's see how it goes. Wait, let me get this over the hole.
There you go.
Listen. Oh, that's so cool. If I took a little more time and was being a little more careful, this might look a little nicer, but it doesn't matter. It sounds cool. And if you have more rubber bands with a different thickness or length, you're going to have different sounds. That's something really cool to play around with. Oh my gosh, it's so fun. Maybe I'll try to decorate one and put a little more work into it so that you guys can see. But honestly, keep it real simple. If that's what you got, that's awesome. You can jam with us. Super cool.
All right, so next up is going to be how we make shakers. This one's pretty straightforward. You can either use like toilet paper roll or paper towel roll. So the first step is you're going to want to close off one end because you are going to have to pour rice in, and if you don't, rice is going to get everywhere.
You could also use beans or quinoa or like anything at your house that you think will make a noise.
So again, I would suggest using a stapler. Again, make sure you have a parent around while you're doing this. But you're going to want to staple well the end completely. Just make sure that it's completely closed off. That way no rice gets out. Awesome. So now that you have the one end closed, again, you can use rice, beans, anything that's going to make a shaking sound. You're going to want to pour just a little bit.
Nice.
A little bit more.
If you put too much, it won't have a lot of room to move, so you just really need a little bit.
Yeah. So now that I got the rice in, the one end is closed. All I'm going to do now is basically just close off the other
Mr. Doyle,
end.
can I make a suggestion?
Yes, go ahead.
Maybe if you close it the opposite way from the bottom one, like he did it like this way, and then he would close the top that way.
There you go.
So that it's got more room.
That's a good idea. So yep, so now I've got the other end closed the other direction, and it's the same deal. I'm going to go through, make sure it's completely stapled so that rice can't escape. Otherwise, you're going to have to start the whole process over again. But once you've got that done,
Woo!
got a little shaker there.
I'm going to make one too in a second.
And again, like Ms.Kayleigh said, if you have markers, paint, feathers,
So
ribbon, anything at home, feel free to decorate this any way that you like.
So fun.
And again, the more beads you put in, remember it's going to be more time for it to cross both sides. So again, you don't want to fill it up too much because then you're not really going to get the shaking sound that you really want from that instrument.
I also have my cheese container. I'm thinking I could probably cut a hole in that and make a string instrument too.
You could.
I could also put rice in here and make another shaker. Don't use a scissor like me right now, but if you had this and you had like 2 little chopsticks or spoons, guess what?
Drum.
Okay? Keep it simple. We hope that you guys enjoyed this week's assignment, just making your own instrument. We just want you to have fun, and we hope that you guys are feeling good. So we can't wait to see your pictures and videos of your instruments.
We're excited.
Have fun, be safe, ask an adult for help, and ask an adult if you can use the materials that you plan on using.
Yes.
Bye!
Take care.